daily. I do invite you, we're going to start in that strong mountain pose today. We're going to take a few settling breaths. I do invite you, we're going to take the hands to the belly as we breathe. Your eyes can be open, gaze soft, or eyes closed. We're going to release the hands from the belly. And I invite you to take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to let our head fall to the left. Taking a few settling breaths. Inhale, float the crown to the sky. And exhale, let the crown fall to that right shoulder. Continuing with that settling breath. Inhale, taking the crown to the sky. Exhale. Inhale, we're going to take the hands to the sky. Exhale, circle arms down to the mat. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, circle hands to the mat. One more. Inhale, reach hands to sky. And exhale, let those arms and hands just fall to the side of your body. I now invite you, we're going to turn the body to the right, toes pointed towards the front of your mat. We're going to step that left foot back. We're going to open the arms wide. And on the exhale, we're going to take right hand towards the mat. We're going to settle to that triangle. Feel free to use a yoga block. Anything that makes this posture work best for your body. Few more settling breaths. Inhale, rolling the body up. We're going to open to that warrior two. Exhale. Continuing with that settling breath. On your inhale, we're going to float the right hand to the sky as we settle to that peaceful warrior. Exhale. Continuing with that breath. Feel free to add some shoulder circles with that right arm here. I now invite you, we're going to open to that warrior two. Deep breath in as you straighten the right knee as we take it back to that triangle. Taking a few more settling breaths. Inhale, rolling the body away from that mat. We're going to adjust the feet. We're going to turn towards that left side. Open the arms wide. Breath in. Exhale, take it to that triangle. Yogi gaze up towards that right thumb as you breathe. Inhale, rolling the body up. Opening to that warrior two. Exhale. Continuing with that settling breath. I now invite you, take a breath in. We're going to transition to that peaceful warrior. Exhale. Continue with that breath. And feel free to add those circular motions with that left arm. Inhale, we're going to open to that warrior two. Exhale. Settling to that triangle on the left. Yogi gaze up towards the right thumb as you breathe. A few more settling breaths. Inhale, we're going to roll the body away from the mat. Exhale one more time to that warrior two. We are going to take the hands, heart, center, chest, stepping that right foot forward, settling to that strong Tadasana. Continuing with that breath. I now invite you, we're going to take the body on all floors on the mat, settling to that tabletop. I do invite you to take the knees a little bit wider than the hips. Inhale, we're going to drop the belly, open yogi heart, yogi gaze up. Exhale, round upper spine, taking the yogi gaze to the front of that mat. Inhale, drop that belly, yogi heart open, yogi gaze up. Exhale, round upper spine, gaze to the front of that mat. Getting into your own breath, movement. Now invite you, we're going to take that yogi gaze forward. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, we're going to sink the hips to the heels of our feet, finding that child's. Continuing with that breath. Inhale, we're going to transition, rolling the body away from the mat. Settling to that tabletop. Exhale. I now invite you, we're going to start tucking the toes, walking the hands a little further in front of your body. Inhale, we're going to lift the knees away, hips to the sky, finding that downward facing dog. Taking a few settling breaths. Inhale, we're going to make a transition here, taking the knees to the mat. Exhale to that child's. Taking a few settling breaths here. Inhale, transition. Roll it up to all fours, tuck toes, hips to the sky. Exhale to that downward facing dog. Continuing with our breath. Inhale, transition, knees to the mat, all fours. Exhale, child's. Inhale, transition, all fours, tuck toes. Exhale to downward facing dog. Taking a few settling breaths. Inhale, transition one more time. Knees to the mat, hips to the heels of our feet, settling to that child's pose. Inhale, we're going to find that tabletop position. And exhale. We are going to take the left knee in the center of the mat. We're going to settle to a variation here. Pigeon pose or deer pose, your choice. So that left knee and shin is going to be shaped kind of like a 7. And then that right knee, if you want to settle to deer pose, keeping the right knee closer to the body. That right knee is going to be bent. If you want to extend the right leg straight back and go to that pigeon, that's okay too. Do what feels good to your body here. We're going to take a few settling breaths. I now invite you, we're going to make an adjustment here as we settle to that easy pose, Sukhasana. I now invite you, we're going to do a few shoulder rolls down away from the ears. Relieving any stress or tension you may feel. Let it go. I now invite you, breath in, hands to sky. Exhale, circle hands to the mat. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, circle hands to the mat. Inhale, hands to sky. On your exhale, take right hand beside you. We're going to go to that seated side stretch as you reach left hand to the right side. Taking a few breaths here. Inhale, transition, reaching both hands to the sky. Exhale, left hand to the mat, extending right hand over to that left, taking a few settling breaths. Inhale, reach hands to sky. Exhale, circle hands to the mat. I now invite you, we're going to take the soles of the feet touching as we settle to that Baddha Konasana, that butterfly pose. Feel free to take the fingers to the ankles, the feet, toes, wherever they want to go today. We're just going to continue to breathe here. Feel free to have some movement in the legs. I now invite you, we're going to make that adjustment as we settle to that deer pose or that pigeon pose on the right. So be mindful here as you transition to the right side. The right knee is going to be pointed at the front of the mat, and it is going to be bent. If you want to settle to deer, keeping that left knee bent. Or if you want to extend it to full pigeon, feel free. Taking a few settling breaths. I now invite you, if you were in full pigeon, we're going to bend that left knee closer into our body. We're now going to make an adjustment. As you take the feet grounded to the mat, knees are going to be bent. Hands are going to be behind the body. We're going to let the knees fall to the right, and then let them fall to the left. So we're going to alternate sides here. Giving those hip flexors, pelvic floor, a little TLC today. I now invite you, we're going to hug the left foot to the upper right thigh as you extend that right leg at about a 45-degree angle. We're going to practice head to knee pose. We're going to take a breath in, reach those hands to the sky. And on the exhale, we're going to try to take the hands to the ankle, shin, toe, wherever your body goes here. Being mindful that we have length from the crown of the head to the pelvic floor grounded to our mat. As we breathe, I invite you, we're going to release the hands, and we're going to practice a few ankle circles with that right ankle. Being mindful, we circle both directions. I now invite you, we're going to transition head to knee to the left side. Hugging that right foot to the upper left thigh. Taking an inhale, reaching hands to sky. Exhale, reach for that left foot. Continue with that breath. Lengthen the crown of the head all the way down to that pelvic floor, grounded to your mat. I now invite you, we're going to release it and gently start those ankle circles with that left foot and ankle. I now invite you, we are going to take the body settling to that easy pose today. Feel free to use any props you may need, a yoga block, a pillow underneath the sit bones for your body comfort. We're going to place those palms upward on the knees, rolling the shoulders away from those ears as we breathe today. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just taking a few moments to tune in a little deeper. I now invite you, we're going to take that left palm just in the middle of your mat. Breath in, right hand to the sky. We're going to look at that right thumb as we continue with our breath. We're going to release it, let it go. We're going to work the opposite side. Right palm grounded to the mat, just right in front of that your foot. Breath in, left hand to the sky. Exhale, yogi gaze towards that left thumb as you breathe. Release it, let it go. Maybe do a few shoulder rolls here, neck stretches. Just do what feels good to your body. I now invite you, we're going to take the palms to our knees and we're going to practice that Sufi grind. Sufi roll. We're going to breathe in and we're going to float the upper body to the right. You're going to exhale as you circle it down. Inhale to that center. So we're going to go 8 times each side. One more time. And we're going to settle to that center. I now invite you, we're going to float the upper body to the left, circle it around, exhale. Inhale to that center. Going 8 times this side. One more time. And inhale, settling to that easy pose. Exhale, let all the breath gently go. We are going to take the hands to the belly, taking a few more settling breaths. Just gently in through the nose. Gentle exhale through the mouth. A little reminder to have a smile at the lips as you breathe. And we're going to release those hands, let them fall beside you on the mat. Fingertips to the mat. I now invite you to take an inhale through the nose. And on the exhale, let the head fall to that left shoulder. Taking a few settling breaths here. Inhale, take the crown to the sky. And exhale, take the crown to the right. Continuing with that settling breath. Inhale, crown to the sky. And exhale, taking the body to that easy pose. This might be a time for a yoga block, a blanket, maybe a little pillow, whatever makes that left side lying Shavasana comfortable for your body. Take your time, no rush, no hurry. This is a time to relax the mind and the body. So the knees can be bent, or you can extend that left leg with a little pillow or a yoga block in between the knees. Do what feels comfortable for your body today. I invite you to take the right hand to the belly, closing our eyes, relaxing the forehead and jawline. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I now invite you to bring the awareness to the sensations you're feeling throughout the body. This is a time to calm the mind and the body. Just you, your breath, the body on the mat. As we honor ourselves today with our ancient practice, I do invite you to release and let go of what no longer serves you. Bringing our awareness to the gentle rise and fall of our chest and bellies. Embracing these precious moments on our mat.